Hey guys, it is Eric, Blue Jay here. And look at this, the Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit Steam page has been released. Let's check it out. To start off, I think we should read the introductory description here. Survive 5 nights of terror in this chilling adventure game. Travel between time periods to solve puzzles, gather clues, and outrun the threat relentlessly pursuing you. Move swiftly and stay hidden, and you may just survive. But be careful, it's not just your own life that's on the line this time. Oswald's father and children from the past could all meet their end if you don't save them. So it seems that, as we know, we'll be using the ball pit to travel to the past. But interestingly, we'll be meeting our father during his youth according to that last sentence. And we not only must survive, but we also have to protect Oswald's father's past self to ensure that Oswald will exist in the future. We also have more information that says, jump into the pit and immerse yourself in a new chapter in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Oswald wishes his town and his life weren't so boring. That all changes when he explores the ball pit in a run-down pizzeria and finds himself in the past. However, Oswald's deepest desire will have an unexpected cost. There is a key features listing as well, with some pretty cool gameplay information with 7 spectacular points. Number 1. Experience the heart-pounding adventure of a beloved entry in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, Into the Pit. Number 2. Solve satisfying puzzles intertwined with an adrenaline-fueled story. This puzzle-solving element sounds very intriguing. I wonder how they'll be managing the puzzles for this 8-bit game. Number 3. Immerse yourself in a narrative experience. Number 4. Try to save your friends, your family, and your own life. Number 5. Uncover secrets that span decades. So this feature gives us a good example of how long we're traveling back in time. Number 6. Discover different endings. Now, this one is pretty interesting. Confirmed multiple endings, much like past FNAF games. Very cool. Number 7. Escape the clutches of the animatronic creatures wreaking havoc across time. Now, this one caught my attention where it says across time. Does this mean we won't be using the ball pit to travel to the past, and at the ending back to the future? Perhaps not. Across time can convey the idea that the ball pit will be used multiple times, traveling to various periods, either solely by Oswald, or maybe the power is being abused by Spring Bonnie. The Steam page also shows some new gameplay screenshots, and a huge majority of them are never seen before shots, as we haven't seen them in the trailers. There's only like 1 or 2 shots we've already seen before. So to start off, we have this here. This one we've kinda seen already, of the chase sequence being featured. Nothing new here. The next one, however, gets dark. Oswald managed to find himself in the parts and service room. On the wall we have some tools, broken arcades, and a shelf full of spare parts, spare masks, endoskeleton parts, a cupcake, and interestingly, a first look at Foxy, which oddly looks like a miniature figure of Pirate Foxy from Help Wanted. Not quite sure what that is. This shot shows us a brand new mechanic we haven't seen until now, and that is a flashlight that we can obtain. Shined in front of us, we can see a menacing Freddy staring us down. And if you look closely, you'd notice he's missing an arm. There's also a vent behind him, meaning the parts and service room is an area we can crawl into from elsewhere. Our next shot is pretty terrifying. We appear to be hiding inside a cabinet or something with double doors, and Spring Bonnie is looking around. Next we have Oswald standing out front of Jeff's Pizza. I assume this is an early game shot where Oswald is just arriving at the restaurant. This next shot is kind of odd, but it appears that Spring Bonnie has tracked down where we live, or something. Although it's not confirmed this is Oswald's house, I mean, at the same time, it's not unconfirmable that Spring Bonnie has just doxed us. We appear to be running away from Spring Bonnie in our dining room. One thing that really stands out in this room is this calendar that says August, as well as this radio. I wonder if they're teasing August as a release date here. It very well may be, because Scott Cawthon has actually confirmed this game will be releasing on FNAF's 10-year anniversary, which is August 8th. so in 2 months' time. So perhaps a little nod at that, or if the book actually mentions the month of August and that's why it's here. Our next shot really makes the game feel a lot more horrifying, because it seems that not only Oswald can hide, but the animatronics can hide as well, in all the same places. As we can see Bonnie jumping from underneath the table capturing Oswald. And remember how I pointed out the radio in the previous screenshot? Well, that exact same radio appears in this one as well. So could there be some sort of mechanic with these radios? Maybe like a typewriter in Resident Evil to save your progress? Or maybe they're used to pick up a frequency, maybe so you'll know if Spring Bonnie is around? Next we have a jump scare shot of Spring Bonnie. After that we get our second ever look inside the kitchen. Coming after the FNAF movie, this is another take of what the kitchen looks like. I really like the design of the oven with a Freddy brand to it. Super cool. The kitchen is littered with stains, broken plates, and a pizza box on the floor. Just a big mess in general. In here we have Spring Bonnie behind us, really going at it and yelling at us, like we forgot to flush the toilet. Underneath him is this arrow icon. Looking back, I remember seeing this earlier in the very first image. So now, I'm thinking these arrows indicate a door, meaning if you run through these, you'll exit the room and enter a new one. But either way, Oswald is surrounded with Chica right up front. As of late, I have been hearing people believe Glitch Trap is influencing the animatronics on account that Chica's eyes here are glowing purple. However, I do not believe that to be the case, because if we take a step back, we'd notice that with Bonnie capturing us, his eyes were just as regular red. And if you think about it, same with Chica, as her eyes are typically purple. However, I'm not one to rule out that theory, especially after having that certain trait in the trailer that released the other day. The next shot is pretty funny actually. Back in the dining room in the house, we have Spring Bonnie sitting at the table. What the hell? What, is he waiting for dinner? No way, this man barged in my house. There's no way he's getting dinner out of me. Yeah, I think we should see other people. It's not you, it's me. FNAF pun. No, it's you. Completely you. Over here, we're still in the house, but in a hallway. Very cool design with the carpet, mirror, lamps, and whatnot. And we have 2 doors here, for more exploring space. Although this door has a sign on it, and I'm not quite sure what this is signifying. On the other hand, we also have this big cabinet. And going back to this shot, I think I finally know what this hiding spot is. Second to last, we have this bedroom, and boy, oh boy, where do we even start? Well, first of all, let's look at this direct reference to FNAF 4. These 2 toys of the purple robot and the slinky caterpillar, although a different appearance and build, a direct reference to what we see in the FNAF 4 bedroom. On the carpet over here, we have these little bits and ends. I have no idea what these things could be. I don't know why, but these things look like bullets to me, and that is not a good sign. Up on the wall, we have a Godzilla poster, family photos, and snippets of the animatronic characters from Jeff's Pizza. On the bed, there's a stuffed toy as well as your pet cat. I'm going to give bonus points to this game if we, as the player, can name this cat in-game. So the game's text dialogue will actually use your inputted name for the cat. And the final image, we head back to the pizzeria. Right off the bat, we can notice this calendar, June 1985. Which means we've used the ball pit and this is the past. Because we've seen a different calendar that said August with no mentioned year. And interestingly, we have a picture with the marionette, or something similar to her over here. This room feels like something fairly close to the entrance, judging by the poster ads and branding. Near Oswald, there is this Freddy plush sitting down. And on the wall over here is a semblance of monitors, and feels oddly similar to what we see in the office in Five Nights 2. Something I haven't heard anybody talk about, and honestly this hasn't even come across my mind either, is the question of will this game have any voiceover, and the Steam page somewhat answers that for us. So if we head over to the language accessibility area, we can see that English has all options checkmarked. especially the full audio area, which means voiceover. But on the other hand, this game will be supporting interface and subtitle options for English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Brazilian Portuguese, Portugal Portuguese, Russian, Simplified Chinese, Latin American Spanish, and Turkish. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. That was my little analysis on the new Steam page for the Into the Pit FNAF game. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, why not leave a like? Thank you very much for your support. If I've missed anything, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. If you'd like to see my trailer analysis on the brand new Into the Pit trailer from the other day, click the video that you're currently seeing on your screen, and I'll meet you over there. Let's go.